Hey guys, welcome. What up? How we doing? What's up, Helix? So today we're going to continue on our Flame Link kineticist journey because that's as off meta as it gets. Ah, that is as off meta as it gets, you know? Hey, you stole my idea. Hey, you snooze, you lose. I woke up. Ah, how you doing? I was doing some, what's it called? Some voyages. Hmm. Sure. Let's do that. Oh, we have field Scrabble? Hmm. Good to know.
Where no pirate has gone before.
I guess in theory I could put it like this. So it's not a circle. But it's fine. For those that don't know what I am doing or how I am figuring out the voyage, there's this actually goated tool that I saw on Reddit like 2 nights ago. That's it's called Allflame Voyage Solver. It's pretty nice. Of heads up, it does have an auto hotkey, but the TLDR is you can use the auto hotkey to scan your voyages. Then once it has the voyages, it can calculate the optimal pathing for certain loot strategies. I'm just doing Alk and Go S Snake, so it's a straight line to the best of its abilities, and we're going from there. And between voyages, we're going to just scan every single site thing just so we don't run into like something else near for a different farm and all that. But that's basically what I'm doing on the side monitor, in case you're wondering. Trying Final Fantasy. I'm doing good. Was a bit what's what I'm looking for here? Disheartened, I think is the word. 50% increase attack cast speed is also crazy. I kind of want to give them crits because I take no crit. So let's do crits. Anyways, I was a bit disheartened last night because we found out that our off meta Merc couldn't use some of the things that were key to like my theory crafting. But Arcane came in with a very important suggestion, which was for the gloves, which ended up being the reason why the build is even still alive. So kudos to him. He is currently AFK, I think. But yeah, the build is now in a spot where it's actually starting to ramp. We're still missing many pieces, but as you can see, we're doing decent damage now. Oh yeah, this is a voyage. I forgot this is a voyage. He just gave me the idea to use Solar Ascension for my gloves. I mean, you can. Definitely nothing stopping your merch from doing it as size attribute requirements. But for those that were not here yesterday and are not sure what I'm talking about in terms of the idea breaking thing, essentially a big proponent for my setup was going to be scaling a ton of flat damage, and the way we're going to do that is by using Night Grip, which is a ward base that allows you to scale added chaos damage with ward. And the idea was, because it's a pure dex, unlike hybrids, there's no clause that says, oh, you can't use any gear that has int or any gear that has dex. You can use both of them, so you should be able to use ward gear. Turns out that's not the case. You actually can't use ward gear on pure dex. The only mercenary that can use pure ward gear is basically Kinesis and Sanguine the tri attributes guys, which is fucked, by the way, can I just say. But aside the point, so that means we couldn't use the gloves, which were key to the setup, because that's meant to give us 10% of our ward stacking as add flat chaos damage. And then we're also supposed to then use ward gear like gloves, boots and helmets, so that we get our mercenaries ward as high as possible. He said Kinetis is not colleges, then I don't need to copyright claim. I didn't say Kinetis, but I was memeing. Flame Link Kinetis is as meta as it gets, was my point. Anyways, so we ended up not being able to use ward gear, so that was very, very disheartening. But Arcane then mentioned that, yeah, well, that he brought up potentially checking vestigial to see if it keeps the mod, and it does, albeit half at 50% effectiveness. So it's not as good as the actual base ward that I planned on having, but it's decent. Like beggars can't be choosers. So we're still getting, we still have incentive to stack ward, but because we can't use ward, it ends up in a situation where we still cannot use these two pieces for ward. So we actually are limited on how much ward we can get. However, we still have access to the global defenses on rings. So we prioritize that. We prioritize getting a very thick chest piece to give to Yinda stand. And eventually we need to volatile valor Yinda stand. So we actually get to like potentially higher numbers than 60%. But these are all upgrades that we'll get to down the road. So now that we're using this, we have some flat ward, so we have some chaos damage, but it's not nearly as much as I was supposed to get. But we're making do with this so far. And that's kind of where we're at. I went down a rabbit hole of trying different ideas to see if any of them kind of appealed to me, or if any of them were as good. Things like potentially using what's the name of that guy again? The Whispers of Infinity amulets, which has flat chaos damage to attacks per 100 mana, but since mercs have base, like this, my merc has base 1000 mana, it would have been good in theory, but the scaling just wasn't there. Like in terms of like, even when I got to 4k 5k mana on the theoretical merc, it just wasn't great. So I just dropped that idea entirely. Ultimately, this is the setup we're still going for. We're just going to do the watered down version. Maybe eventually I will load up a kineticist and we'll explore that. But I just don't want to compete with the meta folks and trying to get a good kineticist merc. That doesn't appeal to me. Which was a big idea why we're supposed to go for this setup in the first place, the toxicologist setup. Even a bad kineticist slaps. Oh, it's going to slap with this build because it actually skills, like my idea for merc gear and everything skills way harder on kineticists, like incredibly, like it's not even close. Like it's going to be so good. So so there is that. because there are things I don't have access to that Kineticist is going to have access to. For example, it won't have the, it's not going to quite have the projectile scaling that I currently have, but it doesn't need the projectile scaling. It has arcane might, and because it has arcane might and it's a Kineticist, we can go on blinking eye. We can go on blinking eye unique, which makes it so your spell damage is scaled by overcapped evasion, paired with the chest piece that gives you overcapped evasion per, no, gives you evasion per overcapped code res on chest piece. So then you get a lot of increased spell damage, which then translates to, is it 2x of the same value for attacks for kinetic specifically, or kinetic bolts skills, which would be very strong. No link skills, no AG Kingmaker. I plan on getting an AG Kingmaker. We just, it's still something we're working to get. Right now our AG is the AG I had left over from a previous build that doesn't affect my current build, so I'm basically keeping it until I can afford to gear him up, essentially. But yeah, there's still, I have a lot of upgrades to get, is the TLDR. Even my Merc isn't fully kitted up yet, because he still has, I haven't given him a helmet yet. This is the last piece I need to craft for him, and then from there we can look at AG gear. We can look at, I mean, my specters are more or less almost done, I would say. Like, the only person I'm missing now is Perfect Warlord for the endurance charges for both me and my specters. My guy, leave me out. Dude, can I just say I hate mana siphoners with a passion on this setup. Because like they're the only reason my link ends. They just drain me of all my mana, and now my link is just like, yeah, okay, GG. But yeah, I do plan on going for everything. Things I'm currently missing on my setup involve, like, I have a very interesting idea for my AG eventually. What I plan on doing is I plan on giving him a Kingmaker, but I plan on also giving him an influence chest that basically boils down to you have consecrated ground around you while stationary. And the idea here is I'm going to use Breath Stealer gloves to help him convert that to fungal ground. Fungal ground is then going to be a source of minus chaos res for the enemy, so even more damage for us, pretty much. Now I don't know how much uptime we'll get because we auto convocate, so we're going to be pulling him away from bosses and whatnot. But the idea is I have a lot of minion quality stack scaling. By giving him a lot of quality, he's going to have a lot of movement speed. By having a lot of movement speed, I'm hoping he can get to, like, whenever he gets convocated, he can just rush the boss again. That's kind of my hope. Alicia's Ducats. Oh, that's Blunderbore. once this character, I think, is fully scaled, I think player is going to be insane just because of the kind of coverage we are already getting from this skill. Oh, nice. We got channel lanterns. I feel like my links turned off on my Merc for a bit, which is why I decided stacking. Ooh, what the fuck? What kind of damage are y'all packing? The fuck? Yank. Oh, jeez. Mine was 5D, can easily do bloodlines and risk breach juice. Nice. Are you doing the... Are you using Ratpith? I kind of didn't mean to click, but I also don't mind that I clicked either. It's been a minute since since I didn't drop a single what do you call message in a bottle in a voyage. Doesn't typically happen.
Say it plain.
We now have 139k. Not bad. Not bad at all. How much did the divine get you? Because this is likely around 150k. Should be, I want to say, 6 divines so far, which is not bad. Now, will I sell it? That's a different conversation. But anyways, now that we've done that voyage, I honestly just want to spend some time. I want to liquidate a bit. And once I'm done liquidating, I want to upgrade. Well, there's a few things I want to get. If I can, I would like to get my jewel for here, which is Light of Meaning ES. Shit is 30 divines, expensive, but if I can get it, beautiful. I can actually afford it, is the funny thing. I just haven't liquidated in forever. So let's do some liquidating, shall we? Frag, scarabs, cloisters. Yeah, I see what's happening. We'll buy... Sure.
We'll make it happen.
543. Give me my 5 divines.
Word out.
Valdos. People are selling 5 for 6, eh? This is 4.4. This is 4.5D. Whereas this should be giving me a bit more than that. But I'll bite. I'll bite. Sure.
I should raise my fees.
Nightmare maps. Nightmare maps I always just sell by myself because it's typically more expensive if I list it at a premium. Who knows how to if you can still bulk sell, by the way. I keep trying to do what I know for bulk selling, which is like to repeat what I said. Does anybody know? It's still on its way back. I'll give it a second. What's up, Draken? What's the plan with this build? TLDR, we are scaling. We're going to be stacking ward to give our Merc flat chaos, as well as stacking using destructive link and create multi-scaling to just scale big damage. That's a TLDR. But if we're going deeper into it, we're using Scorch Arrow, Menace, that because mercenaries have a unique interaction with it where you can actually release more pods per arrow. And so we're stacking arrows, so we end up getting a shit ton of pods, a shit ton of projectiles, and then trying to get as much damage on those projectiles as possible so that we just mow down screens. That's kind of the basis of it. That's the TLDR. There's a lot going into this build. Like I said, ward stacking is there was a lot more ward stacking was supposed to be there, but now less so, but like still there at least. It's an aura bot, so I have 1 2 3 4 well 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 auras currently, with a Vow Haste on the side for whenever I feel like I need to do it. Yeah, so that's kind of the plan. If you haven't seen what that looks like, I could run a quick voyage just to show you. Not voyage, but charts. This is what it looks like. Now we're still scaling our damage, so it's not the most damage just yet. But basically it's a whole lot of projectiles everywhere hitting a lot of different things. Eventually we're obviously gonna go down the Nimbus routes and whatnot. We just can't afford to do that yet. But that's kind of the idea.
Find more sharks like that one, and we'll be swimming in sulfur soon enough.
The dog is in the hen house, as a commoner might say.
Nimbus is actually going to be such an insane multiplier for it. It's crazy. Okay. Horn Scarab of Pandemonium.
Well, make it happen.
Stack decks. I'm very close to 3 divines in stack decks, but not quite. So I'm going to get 2 divines. And then I'll leave the rest. Deadly Scarab of Paranoia. Where's Delhi? That's 33, so 2.
All in order.
Do that.
I'll let you know.
Scarab of Corruption. You'll agree for about 13 a piece. How many do I have? 33. Four, 2, 9.
We'll make it happen.
Incandescent Invitation, we'll deal with that later. Essence of Dread, on the other hand. I have a ton of y'all. I need to sell them.
We'll make it happen.
Okay, this puts us at how much? I want to say almost 20D. Almost. We're not done liquidating yet, though. We still have a whole lot more. Fracturing Orb. At least we can see the screen better. Exactly. I got very, very tired of the visual clutter that was Defiler's Loki. But I'm also like I got used to it, so it's not like it was like really daunting. But I was really looking forward to being able to see Reggie Fighters without the sunglasses. Yeah. Like now we no longer need sunglasses to watch my stream. You know, we just got an upgrade. Because now it's a dark green, you can see it, but it's not all up in your face trying to blind you. You know, it's calm. Eldritch Chaoses. Nah, I'm not. I don't think I'm crafting with this end time. So if I want to, I always can.
All in order. I'll let you know.
We have loadings we need to get rid of. $70. 315. Yeah.
All in order. I'll let you know.
Bestiaries, care about the herd. $35.
I'll put the word out. We'll make it happen.
Allflame of Propagation. You know, I haven't actually sold any Allflames. You have 5 of these. $270. $265. Cool.
We'll make it happen.
Essence of Wool. Is there a universe where I still craft with wolves? No. I've crafted all the gear I need to craft for my player character. I don't need any more.
In order. I'll let you know.
So we have, ooh. So that should be, it shouldn't be 30, but it should be like 20. I was off by one. It's about 18.
I should
Ooh.
raise my fees.
That means we're one divine away from getting big ES. Well, not necessarily just one away from big ES, but that's going to be the priority here. We either go big ES for my character or we push a bit more damage. And I'm currently at 5k ES. I would kind of like to be at a bit more than that so that I can the risk of dying in a voyage is a whole lot less, is kind of my thought process. So I'm going to pull the trigger and get, well, let's double check the light of meaning. It might have gotten cheaper since I checked. Yo, don't be showing me fucking chaos price. I'm not about to liquidate to 5,300 chaoses. Which... wait, that's 26 divines? Yo, if you're gonna be 26 divines, then I'm gonna get that. Yeah, it's cheaper to just get 27 divines, and that's without the gold costs.
The dog is in the hen house, as a commoner might say. You've got affairs you might want to tend.
Okay, cool. Where can I put my meld in? We should be able to put it here soon, but for now we'll put it in there. Unnatural instinct, maybe. How much are they going for? $228. So like a divine. Allocated, notable in how much is that going for? Let's just go back to our regular or natural instinct. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. I will make do without it. To be honest with you, the last 3 seasons I've tried a lot of different builds, but literally not even one felt as good as Regifalas. Maybe it's, I mean, Regifalas just feels so good. And I think one of the best parts of Regifalas is being Doriani. You don't need to worry about variables that you can't see, in the sense of, one of the things that I found, at least this season and just in general, is resistances. I mean, resistance matter a lot, right? We all know this, but the extent of which they matter, you might overlook. Like, for example, when it comes to map modifiers, given it, but there's a very big difference between just leaving them as is and giving them like 65% early res. But there's also a bigger difference between giving them 65% early res and giving them 65% plus 60% early res, because all of a sudden now your curses and exposure are doing nothing. And in those situations, for many builds, you're going to feel not ZDPS, but it's going to be it's going to feel way worse, like just way lower quality of life and all of that. It's not going to feel the greatest. Whereas with Doriani, you can give them plus 300. You don't care. You're just going to run next to them, and now they're minus 200, and they blip out of existence. Most of the tanky mods don't affect defilers in the same way. We don't scale crits because they have 0% base crits, so reduced damage from crits is free. Life affects them, ES affects them, but then endurance charges, they don't care about it with Storiani, because endurance charges on monsters just gives 60%, like it gives 15% early res per endurance charge. So at 4, which is the T70 modifier, they end up with 60% early res. Doriani gets is just say fuck that. Doesn't apply to me. It's also one of the reasons why Chaos builds tend to feel really nice, because most of the modifiers that give like Giga early res tend not to give Chaos res. Like T17s will give Chaos res as well, but I think T16s don't give Chaos res if I remember correctly, it's just early res. And whenever they have just endurance charges or just early res, Chaos res benefits because like none of that applies to them. It's just you're getting early res, I'm doing Chaos damage. You got ES, well I have Chaos damage. Big whoop. You know, laddie fucking die. Have fun dying. $14 Chaos.
I think I could sell that.
Let's put it at the 413. Doesn't matter too much. All right, we have our big defensive package now ish. We still need to get this guy for Rational Doctrine, but I think we've done decent from my character. Now I want to scale my mercenary bit, specifically this helmet, because it's been pissing me off. Aside the helmet, we still need to get crit multi on these rings, because double far one can come with crit multi, and I also need to fix the implicits. So I think my next order of business, get the helmet, fix implicits. So like the next like 30 divines we get, that's what we're going to spend it on. That's the thought process. Now we also need to figure out what strat we plan on farming, because now it's time to try some different. We've done settlers a lot. I don't think I want to do harvests. I was leaning towards breach fortresses, and I don't remember what that looks like. I haven't done too much in the way of breach farming, so let me pull up a video. I think Arcane sent me one earlier that I wanted, that he recommended. Where is it? Where is that video? I don't know if it's this deep. I'm gonna just find a different video. Yeah, I'm gonna find a different video. All right, let's look for one. PoE breach fortress. I think they're called high fortresses. Let's check Path of Evening. I guess first things first, what do I want to achieve from Breach? I want to really explore Hive. I want to get a lot of Hive blood. In the maps themselves, do I want to farm maps or currency? I'm fine with map farming. I guess let's see what Path of Evening has. I know the one Arcane was recommending is a map farming strat as well. Regifiles is too tough for my PC to run Blight in 60 FPS. Yeah, Blight in and of itself is a kicker. Like that shit is, yeah. I can easily see that. Reliability on Dorian is why I don't like Regifiles compared to Frostbearers. Going CI with massive ES and suppress is very comfy compared to armor and conversion with moderate life. Otherwise, Regifiles is way better. I mean, I can see that. It all depends on your investment, right? Because towards the high budget, when you're Doriani, you're really not dying. Like my character is almost, my Regifiler is almost level 99. Just by not doing any farming strategy, just playing like settlers, juice in Delhi and whatnot. League mechanic, just doing whatever I want to do, and it's almost level 99. So it feels very tanky, and just like I finished challenges with it, which means I beat Ubers with it. So it was very, very nice. On that front, I didn't die to a single. No, I died to one Uber. Who was it? There was one Uber who killed me. I don't remember which one it was. Ita. It was Ita because I couldn't find the circle cause Regifilers and their oh so wonderful skeletons that they leave to cluster the floor. Oh, I love those guys. And I hope you can detect the sarcasm. Maven is literally unrunnable if you die with Regifilers. Like if you just die once, you can't run Maven. Now you can't do memory game. You don't see the floor. Shit is always so crazy. And you can't stop them from summoning them. It's so bad that what I started doing on the filers for Maven fight if I die is, or just in general even, I just don't use I remove Death Script from my trigger wand. I'm just going to be using their corpses and hoping that I'm making a dent in the population. But realistically, I'm not. Like, it still just gets cluttered. It still just ends up in a situation I can't see anything. That's it. Yeah, because like you just don't see the ground anymore. Like Maven is doing a memory game. You're like, all I say is black, my girl. What am I supposed to do here? You're gonna have to, you know, clean her up or something. I don't know. Like, I can't see shit. And then she's like, yeah, you shouldn't have brought Regifile as the fuck.
What up? We've been spending time lately running a bunch of breach fortresses, and this is such a good farm strategy for getting tons of blood, gifts, and raw currency. Another big selling point of breach fortresses is that they're super easy. Hypothetically, if you wanted to make a ton of currency while also spending 90% of the time just watching TV shows on your second monitor, this is the mechanic for that. That goes double if you're playing a Luminary Merc support. Alright, before we jump into it, I'll help us out with the usual YouTube stuff. Like, subscribe, and hype the video if you're on mobile. Doing all of this really helps us out. It tells YouTube to show our content to more people, blah blah blah. So, why run breach fortresses? Why do them instead of unstable breaches, specifically? Unstable breaches got nerfed pretty hard in patch 3.29, but fortresses really didn't. They're still in great shape, and the Scarab setup to run them is incredibly cheap, so they are the best method for farming blood and gifts at this point in Allflame League. Fortresses generate a ton of gifts in every map. They also generate a ton of blood, and because you're killing wave after wave after wave after wave of monsters, you also get lots of random drops. If you combine this with tier 16.5 maps, especially like 8 mod maps or more currency mod maps, or, I mean, God forbid, 8 mod, tier 16.
I saw a good Luminary Merc, half remember Goliath. I was half expecting you to do that build this league. Lol, I see what you did there. Nah, I think half remembered Goliaths are just too much visual cancer, and this is from somebody who played Defilers. It is ridiculous how bright it is. Like, it is actually ridiculous how bright they get. Like, holy. Yeah, they are genuinely worse than Defilers. You're not as consistently like all over the place, but like it's just lots of lightning balls there, lightning beams going spinning, lots of just bright lights. It's like, bruh.
15.5 more currency with delirium orbs on it. This can translate to a lot of raw currency, raw divines, other high value currency. I think the very first map of doing this strategy dropped 3 Valdo's puzzle boxes from the final loot explosion. Pretty good, right? On top of that, the Genesis tree is still...
All right, let's hit the tree. Oh, we're doing this now, eh? I like how we go to the page just be redirected to PoE planner. Let's get our 14C so you stop bugging. Then Kyrak,
Godslayer.
I'm gonna need you to respect this entire tree, all right? I kind of don't want to bother, you know, manually doing that. I'm too lazy. The lazy flex. Strong boxes? Why strong boxes?
Really good. Foulborn uniques can be worth a lot. Even basic crafting bases can be worth like 5, 10, 15 divines if they're on the right item and the right fracture.
How beneficial is means the aggressive one for defilers? It's good quality of life, but it's not mandatory. I never got it. But if you're doing something like High Fortress as an example, you want to have aggressive defilers. But you can also just supplement it with feeding frenzy and a damage link, and that does the job too. But it's really notable, like quality of life.
There's a lot of good value to be had. It's also just a pretty fun replacement to Blight's basic tower defense mechanic that's a whole lot
You are welcome
than patch 3.30. So in terms of what we do in every map, we boss rush to remove boss altars from the equation. Classic behavior. Then we hire a Merc because we are doing Mercs in this strategy. You can skip them and just put in Scarab stuff if you want. That takes a step out, but Mercs do a lot of damage in the Breach Fortress, the very end part. They're really good at standing in one spot and turreting. So, you know, kind of free.
07 on the Escorine there.
And then you get as many Quan altars as you possibly can throughout the map. And any duplication altars will also work as well. And then you do the Breach Fortress, and that's pretty much it. So also work as well, and then you do the Breach Fortress, and that's pretty much it. So one of the questions we've gotten asked a lot is how to price a Merc. Honestly, I think everybody's still kind of in the process of figuring that out. There are a couple of types of Mercs that seem like they're more valuable than others, but look, everybody's still figuring that out. We're still figuring that out. We'll probably have more videos about that once we don't have a 100% chance. You get an on to show up to 92.
Yeah, what? Why strong boxes? So it's not even in the tree in the what's it called? So why strong boxes? The fuck? For more mobs? Am I missing something? Is this the wrong tree? Bro, what? Oh, you have multiple. Bruh. Okay. I was so confused. I'm like, yo, why strong boxes? Do you just run the strong boxes before? This makes a whole lot more sense. Do I want to block Blight? Everything else is... I feel like we can, with a clear conscience, block rogue markers. Lucky, maybe even Blight, we'll see. We'll use this as a checkpoint. I don't think I'm quite ready to start juicing Eldritch Altars yet, or at least blue altars. So maybe I'll take some points away from there. We'll see. So I'm guessing this strat doesn't use astrolabes. That's my guess. Because otherwise, we could just skip all the chance for... We can skip all the chance for breach and just use the breach astrolabe. Oh no, it should if it's taking this one. Torment? Yeah, I don't think I'm going for that one, my G. All right, what do we take next? We have 9 points we haven't taken somehow. Where did we miss points? Oh, I see. Farming Ancients. I feel like I want to put an extra point into Lavish just to reduce the provisionings I actually do get. But I'm also missing points from somewhere else that I need to figure out. 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's where I'm missing points from. Cool. Where would I put these points? I think I honestly want to put 1 in Lavish. It'll eventually reduce the amount of ancients I get, but it just kind of nudges it away from provisioning a bit more. That's kind of the idea there. I think I might just put into blocking some more extra blocks, some extra scarabs. But I guess I could do Quant as well. No, I have only 4 points. That'll only get me here. All right, fair. We'll do scarabs. Now for the fragments, it is Marshall. It is Wisps. Oh, Divinity, my guy. Where's Wisps? I probably don't have Wisp then. Monstrous Lineage. $20, $30.
Well, make it happen.
Bro, what? Yeah, and now we need Wisps. Holy yola, that pricey?
I should raise my fees. in order. I'll let you know.
Templar Astrolabe. Do we have any? Let's see Astrolabe prices. Grasping is 99. You are 96, so you're slightly cheaper. I'll only need like 3 for this set.
I should raise my fees. I'll put the word out.
Okay. What did I miss? Love what you're doing. Leave my girl for hijack your wife. Well, tell her I said thank you. I know you feel the same way, Lit. You just will never admit it. $170 stream streak. Jesus. How are you doing, Lit? On your Regifala POB, how hard would it be to fit in one of those multi-link gloves with the new supports ring? Wasn't a rolling with heavy crits investment? If you can afford the whole setup, how hard would it be to fit it? You would move your defilers to your gloves. My gloves are currently just res and stuff, if I remember correctly. So it should be honestly plug and play. The only thing is with them being in the gloves, that means your support specters go in your chest. That means your support specters get a whole lot more supports going on. So you give them, overcharge. They no longer need elite army. So you'd probably honestly have way too many links that you need at that point. So I don't even know if you would go for more than a 5 link. Or a 4 link even. You could make them. I wouldn't make them. I wouldn't give them meat shield because that makes them defensive. But minion life, overcharge, congregation, 100%. They already have Colin Strike thanks to what's his face, Forest Warrior. So you don't have to worry about that. You could give them empower so they're a bit tankier, but shock stuff. You can give them maybe a chance to shock. Make sure they're always shocking. I guess that's something you could do. There you can just fit it in basically. You just need to figure out res, but res isn't an issue. You need to figure out int. Int will be your biggest problem to figure out. But you can figure that out with cluster jewel, I believe. Cluster jewel will make it a lot easier to figure out your intelligence situation. All right, now we need to buy B-Talks. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome. How you doing? We need to figure out 8 mod delete maps.
So in terms of what we do in every map, we boss rush to remove boss altars. You can skip them and just put in Scarab stuff if you want. That takes a step out, but Mercs do a lot of damage. Free damage there. And then you get as many quant altars as you possibly can throughout the map. And any duplication altars will also work as well. And then you do the Breach Fortress, and that's pretty much it. So one of the questions we've gotten asked a lot is how to price a Merc. Honestly, I think everybody's still kind of in the process of figuring that out.
Speaking of, I just remembered. Price a Merc. I'm not even waiting the Mercs here. The fuck? I just remember that's a thing. I need to spend points here. I think less likely to have, what was I doing again? Intelligence and strength. Is my Merc Syaxon or Kyaxon? Yes, Killian Kyaxon. Cool. So I do want Kyaxon. If I don't reduce anything, I'm more likely to say Kineticist. So I'm going to leave it this blank. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I just remember we have Mercs. There's no reason why we shouldn't have that part of the tree.
There are a couple of types of mercs that seem like they're more valuable. That would be Breach, Scarab of the Marshal. And what this does is it guarantees your Breach hives will be a hive of the Breach.
Yeah, I know what the Scarabs do.
Fortresses, they...
Damn, that's a Scarab tab. What the fuck?
The Incense Swarm is something you can use, but you need an...
That's someone that never liquidated Scarabs. Holy. Also, how come you get a timeless with a bunch of armor and PDR for endgame? If your PDR not capped already at 90%? PDR in game is a very misleading stat. It says 90% even in situations that is not, and realistically, it's just straight up wrong. Now, I can go ahead and explain this. Basically, when you see 90% estimated physical damage reduction, it's not really 90% because of the way armor works. Now, the way armor works is to cut a long story short, the bigger the hit, the less the effective damage mitigation armor gives you. So if a hit, let's say a hit gives you like it's like 1,000 damage before before armor takes place, you might mitigate 90% of it because you have a lot of armor, right? So that means you only take 100 damage. But if that same character takes a hit of 10,000, just a 10k hit, now instead of it being 90% mitigation, because it's a bigger hit, the your total armor is like, it's kind of calculated, and then you might end up with like 40% mitigation against that hit. So you still end up taking 6,000 physical damage. So even though for one hit, which was much smaller, you mitigated 90% of it, the bigger the hit, the less effective armor becomes against it. So the reason we go for those armor nodes is because it's less about the armor and more about the PDR. Physical damage reduction is just, it's as effective against everything as it's going to be. It's not reducing in effectiveness. So if you can get any sources of flat physical damage mitigation, it's typically a whole lot stronger than getting like armor, unless you're like an armor stacker that's going into like 1,000,000 armor or something. So we try to stack as many sources of like physical damage mitigation as we can to more evenly mitigate the physical damage, because physical damage mitigation is going to mitigate the hit and then reduce the damage for armor to then calculate if it's going to be a higher mitigation value or a lower one. So it just becomes a whole lot more effective that way.
That kind of stinks, or you can just do Templar Astrolabes, and that's what we're doing. Templar Astrolabes, super easy.
There was that?
Like, it's fine. So because of that, we can either run, like I said, the Astrolabe only adds in unstable breaches, and we don't need that. I mean, even if it didn't, we're guaranteeing hives, so it doesn't matter. Like, it's fine. So because of that, we can either run no Astrolabe. If you're not doing a bossing strategy, that kind of stinks, or you can just do Templar Astrolabes, and that's what we're doing. Templar Astrolabes, super easy. You get a reward every 5-6 maps. You get some quantity, some more stuff dropping from guys.
I'm just gonna get 8 mod maps, 8 mod delete, call it a day. You are welcome. The real calculation for armor is very convoluted, but PoE Wiki has like rule of thumbs in case you want to know how much you might mitigate against a certain value. So if you go to armor page, it will tell you like to mitigate 90%, you need like 9 times or 30. It's an obscene amount of armor compared to the hits. To prevent 90% of damage, you need 45 times the damage. So if you have 4500 armor, you're only going to mitigate 90% for 100 damage or less, or 100 face damage or less. To mitigate 2/3, you need 10 times the amount. So if you have 1000 armor, you can mitigate 100 damage. If you have 100,000 armor, you can do 10k phase hits by 6% of it. You know, this is kind of the rule of thumb if you just want to have an idea for how effective armor can be or not. But also keep in mind that one of the beauties of armor is that what it effectively means is, as you are mapping, all trash mobs that are doing like very low phase hits to you are being mitigated a lot by like 90%, if or you know, maybe sometimes less, sometimes 90%, but you mitigate that damage a lot. Whereas if you didn't have armor, that damage would be you'd be eating it almost fully, or maybe mitigating 5% of it. It just becomes very weak against bigger hits. Where was that trade page? Let's go for min 6. Oh yeah, forgot something important. We haven't made a... Oh, wrong one. Who even uses PoE2 or rejects in PoE2? T16 Chaos Merc or Toxicologist, I guess. What don't we want to see? We're not running that. -12 all early res is kind of not great. We're not doing that. We're not doing this. Oh no, we can do this. No, ES is no, we don't want that. That's all our sustain. We don't care about crit because we're crit immune. Merc isn't, but we don't care about that. We're immune to chain. I feel like we can actually run reduced chance to block because we don't block all too much. It just won't be comfy. We can do reduced flash charges, it's fine. Chaos res is likely fine. I don't care too much. Life is fine. I don't want cooldown rates because that's my convocation. Still charges on hits. Is annoying. It's not a deal breaker, but it's annoying. And then we go for a quantity of 100. We don't need to specify because we're rejecting.
Done.
I'll do as much as 40% daily, maybe. But I'm not doing 60%. I mean, ideally, I also don't want to do 40% if I'm being honest.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Dude is a Merc farmer.
Run deep.
Yeah, so we should be able to get everything we need from this guy.
Could do worse, Exile.
Cool. You are welcome. Also, what is the point of Dread March notable on Megalo? The minions need that for survivability. It's not mandatory. It's just when you start pushing like really juice content, like if you have every single map effect node on the tree and you're scaling what's it called, T17 stuff, doing stuff like that, you might want to have it just a tiny bit more physical damage mitigation, because you run into things like bloodstained saw blades and other things that just do like physical dots, for example, just physical damage or big slams and all that. And without it, you might lose a Spectre here or a Spectre there. Not the end of the world, because you can always leave the map and come back in, but it's just, it helps mitigate that. It all depends on how much juice you are putting into your maps. Like on my Defiler character for this season, I never actually got to that point. I never felt the need to.
Barren and sun-bleached. Emptiness as far as the eye can
Your
reach.
death is a mercy.
You know, I kind of forgot that I was supposed to link my character, my bow. I just ran in like, oh shit, wait, hold up, I'm supposed to do something. Literally. Oh, that was close. What the fuck?
I have nothing more to give.
My single target is much better than it was before.
You reek of imperfection.
I need more reservation efficiency now, I realize. I need this point. Where can I get that point from? I know. I don't need that one yet. I just didn't like how much mana I had.
You'll see. I'm not to be trifled with. Last thing you'll ever see.
Is this really the strat I should be doing, Wisps? Now that I think about it, while I'm still triggering on my single targets. Maybe not, we'll see.
I will accept your decision. Ready to die? Rot consume you!
Oh yeah, I'm CI. I don't need to worry about her.
Yet, here we are.
We don't touch that. I don't plan on dying in my mini breach fortress.
Success. Return to the device when you are ready.
+2 Spectre Great Wolf, it doubled in price now. How much was it going for yesterday? Ooh, womb gifts.
Die as you were meant to.
Let's get it done. Cover me.
All right, let's see how this feels.
I refuse to die.
How are you taking damage already, my G?
Dance with the flame. Get them off me.
A +2 over a +1. I would say it depends on the second enchant, if it's an upgrade or not. If the second enchant is really good,
Get through this.
then I would say yes. Like if it's a +2 max spectre and paired with a +2 level, that's insane, and that is the best amulet for the setup in theory. It's not realistic for the average person to have it. Like just straight up, it's not.
Regenerating. I almost have it.
On the bright side, I am tanky enough to just stand here,
I'll handle it from here.
so that's nice. So 100 for 3 mirrors, yeah. It is a very low chance that it happens, but if you ever get that combo, you're basically set. Oh shit, AK high blood. That is not too bad.
This you destroy. Good luck.
Let me go make sure it is 100k high blood. I know there's no way to check out
You once again.
outside.
Fight for Rayclast.
Give fire back, there's no way. It's just 100k, I think so. Free equipment. Oh yeah. What is the Genesis tree?
The trees. So in terms of the trees, you have to like do different aspects of breach in order to unlock all of the passives for the tree. You have to do some unstable breaches. You have to kill Vroon, the boss of the unstable breaches. You have to kill the League mechanic boss, which comes from these bad boys, hive brain glands, which you get from
I only have 6 points.
You'll just get these. Sometimes you'll also generate them with the tree, and you do all of that, and you spend a bunch of juice in the tree, and you'll unlock all the points. Pretty simple. So just going by tree now. The mysterious wood.
Yeah, they have to have all the things, but also have that was my first fortress. I guess let's see breach tree. Does it not say? It doesn't talk about the quest item. Oh, there it is. Completing breach for the first time. I just got this one encounter after completing a breach. I think I've done this one. I've gotten this one. I think I've done this. I've done this 100%. Severed limb. I don't know if I've done this one. I think I will have to do some hives just to make sure I have gotten all the things I need to get. I actually forgot there was a breach tab now. So make sure we do all the hives just to make sure.
Prison, not a prize. Leave it behind.
Holy 1 FPS gaming.
I have nothing more to give.
What the fuck is hitting me?
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
I feel like I delinked from my Merc, which is why they decided ganging up on me. But then again, these golems are also just tanky.
Lining up the shots.
They are coming.
Approach,
Did
challenger.
Moscow action send you? No? Then be gone.
Performance has been worse for you all league. I think there was a point, was it last season, where performance was just like very shite. So I'm hesitant to say it's better this season, but it isn't the greatest, is what I can say.
Ajax's specialty. Let fury take you.
It is definitely not the greatest. How is the mercenary squishier than Oak was?
I should have stayed in Trothus.
But one thing I will say is Abyss, shite for performance. You run into an Abyss and all of a sudden you're 5 FPS. Like, Abyss is very, 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 very poorly optimized right now. Like they put it over 1-to-1. They try to keep the mechanics. Oh god.
Regenerating.
They try to keep the mechanics as similar as possible, I think. And that just didn't work because like I think Abyss in its current iteration broke a whole lot of things because of that. Like it's the whole lore of them being consumed by the cracks. There we go. Ooh. Thank you. I might need to repeat this just to make sure I have.
I welcome you. This should aid the Genesis. Beware of the enemy.
So long as I don't have this third point, I know I don't have all the quest items. How many of them require me to do hives? I just got severed limb. I need strange limb. I assume it's sequential, so
barren and sun-bleached. Emptiness as far as the eye can reach.
we still got a fortress, lol. Yeah, CB immune is deadly. Or CB is deadly, yeah, not immune. Oh, this time he's not possessed. I think I only for my Merc mid fights.
My gems and I'll make short work of you.
Air breather.
Think you can go shot for shot with the kayaks?
Infamous many shots. If only you had not shite stuff. If only.
Start running. Right the guts. I have nothing more to give. Hey, scum!
Holy, what was that damage?
All right, partners it is. Now let's cause some chaos. March!
Yeah, icicle. So icicle rain is the skill that what's her face in Act 6 likes doing, the lava lady.
Let's get it done. Cover me.
Do you have any experience with minion builds and ultimatum? I had some success with shifting Holy Strike, but not sure about specters. The big problem with specters and ultimatum tends to be ultimatum has so many,
You're finished.
like so much in the way of like just raw phase damage between the mobs and just the environment and everything. It's kind of pretty difficult, honestly, to get specters that can survive everything from the saw blades to like apparently there's even a monster that does more, that has a more damage multiplier to you if you're chained or something, or if you're maimed rather. And specters have a way of dealing with stuff like that, but players tend to gear against it. Your best bet is probably Wretch Defilers because of how tanky they are. I wouldn't do Frostbearers unless you have some insane survivability scaling on them with level or something. I don't know. But I'd say the Frostbearers are probably too squishy for it.
Marked. I have nothing more to give.
I won't fail. I'll have to stay behind. You must escape.
Welcome back. Try to get all my breach quests. I'm not even entirely sure what I'm missing.
You did it.
I have to assume it's hives.
It's yeah, if you haven't done the one hive with Fortress, I think.
No, I've done a
But
fortress.
If
I
you,
just...
you gotta spend a certain amount of blood, right?
Oh, that's probably what I'm missing
So
then.
then you see the blood counter at the in the quest step.
I welcome you.
It says find hive 1 body parts, grow a womb gift on the Genesis tree.
Yeah.
I guess we'll do provisioning.
She will soon bear the tree she approves.
Now I see the high blood. 8,000.
Drive them back.
My God, if you're at 1,000, then yeah, you need a lot more points.
Okay, so
it goes up to 14, isn't it?
Drive them
I believe
back.
so. I have 25k right now, so that explains a lot. Thank you. I was intentionally removing my fortress one so I could run highs. The first one I did drop me a body part, so that was nice. I think I may still need 1 body part from a hive though, because I've done enough unstables. I don't think it's unstables. I've killed the boss. I've killed Varun. I suspect it's a hive. I wish it would just tell you.
Seems ease.
Or at least let it be like slash passives or something. Let me build this tree a bit.
6. I don't know if I want to sell.
I definitely want to be birthing jewels.
Do you want the one I was using?
Your tree. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Is that part of Evening Street or
What's Path of Evening?
you don't know part of Evening? They make strategy PoE guides.
Not familiar.
Huh. It's like a channel.
Well,
They
I
have
might
like
have seen
three
them
people.
before.
Like three people who make content
'cause
for
they
them.
also did. Yeah, I think I've seen their stuff before. I don't know if I've watched it. That's not the first. Okay. Yeah. They have a fortress set up.
You have a breach setup, yeah. That's the tree I just took. I couldn't find the video you sent me.
Just ask me. Send it to you.
I mean, if you're busy.
I ate and I was just kind of sitting outside getting some fresh
The
air.
Genesis tree accepts
Well
your
said.
offering.
Even if you might have already specced. Because we support smaller creators. Especially the ones that get baited.
Lol. Yeah, how much? Aelith.
Feel? Beware of the enemy.
I'm just going to spend all the points on what's it called? On Aelith's. I think jewelry was what I was making the most money on before. Like rings. And then we're going for resistance. And I think there's is there less dex, less strength, less int?
Trying to figure out if I want to keep doing that strat or not.
She will soon bear fruit.
If you want to keep doing which strats?
She opens herself. Fight for Ray class.
The Conqueror.
The Conqueror.
Palstrone's the
Oh.
Conqueror boss rush. Palstrone's version actually gives less astrolabes and which is crazy because I don't feel like I got that much in 60. But his version gives less astrolabes than I would expect.
Okay. Is there still that Giga Foulborn chance, boy, it's corrupted node, or did they remove that?
Yeah, I use it.
Oh, there it is, that one. Corrupted flush. It looks like I'm still going to have 1, 2, 3, 3 more points. Let's spend the 12k.
She is pleased.
Lavish tree. You are prioritizing Farbon currency, right?
I prioritize Fabon currency. I think it's actually just worth it.
Almost feel like I should be going for this one.
Which one?
Fertile Genesis. But I don't know how many points I get, so I'm hesitant to.
She will soon bear fruit.
Ooh, divine. Yoink. Oh god, I don't have the ring on this character. Let's do the switching. Probably should use MTXs soon.
She will soon bear fruit. The blood bond grows. I'll see you again.
So yeah, this 18k step is the last step. You said it goes up to how much? 18 or 25?
What are you asking me?
Reach quests.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Okay, I'll have 18k now. I don't think my account's so grueling, but regular ultimatums should be manageable. I would say it's worth trying and seeing. But just keep in mind that minions would be at a disadvantage in ultimatum because of all the phase in there. Is there a written guide or video to craft endgame minions or aggressive one, or should I just buy it? I think I have minions that are aggressive plus 2/1 on my channel. There should be a guide. How to craft endgame spectre items or something. I made it in like 3.25, I think. It's an old video, but it's still very relevant. The big difference between crafting a +2/1 and the minions are aggressive one is you fracture minions are aggressive and then you just do the rest of the craft the same way. That's the only difference. And that's in case I didn't talk about minions are aggressive specifically, but it's the same thing.
I have nothing.
Holy.
Dead already.
What the fuck is Oak doing? Well, I guess this is Burning Ground. Let me get Burning Ground immunity. It's probably the Burning Ground I was feeling, not Oak. That killed me. Is it Delhi? I need to bring Frostbomb with me. Yo, what kind of coke are you on, Oak?
You're finished.
Like everything else dies fine, but Oak, yo.
He's Conqueror, Perma, spamming.
Yeah, she's enjoying cry is very, very annoying. I'll probably get Frostbomb after this.
This is not a challenge, but I welcome it nonetheless. Do try not to deliberate too long. On guard! Be on your guard!
When Oak is like took literally magnitudes longer than even mercenaries.
Right between the eyes.
Like I face Oak and I just feel like I have literally zero single targets. Then I face anybody else and I was like, yeah, I'm fine. What map mode's on this map too?
Get it done. Cover me.
There's Ellie Thorns. What scarabs does that video you sent use? Map scarabs?
I refuse to die.
One fortress,
This is
corruption, escalation,
Back when I'm able.
multitude.
Oh, my Merc.
Maybe 2 multitudes.
Oof. My I was wondering why I was being swarmed. My Merc died.
Really?
Yeah, in the hive. Oof. Okay. I don't know why. Could it have been the elemental thorns? I don't know. Maybe the arrows just hit too much and couldn't. But she didn't have any issues anywhere else in the map, so I would find that weird. Anyways, I'm going to remove the wisp scarabs because I'm not enjoying using them.
We'll make it happen.
Yeah. Let me see if this is, or how different this one is. Oh, it's this one. I actually saw the video and I skipped it. Oh no, not them, they use music.
Let's quickly review how I've set the farm up, and then I'll walk you through a bit of a map showcase. Let's talk about scarabs first. Scarabs are mostly dedicated to farming the 8 mod maps. We're running 1 cartographer scarab of escalation, which provides 80% increased maps found, because we'll be running 8 mod maps ourselves.
What the fuck is that sound? That is Mike?
What video are you watching?
The video you sent. It's like a background sound or something. Like I don't know what it is.
Selves. We're running 2 Cartography Scarab of Multitudes. This is just
I don't hear anything, but I'm also deaf. Maybe.
Go skip to the scarab parts of the video.
Sure.
It's like something.
to boost up map drops just a little bit more. And then finally...
Oh, no, fuck that. Shit is literally irritating my ears. Like, oh. Nah.
What are you hearing?
What am I hearing? You're not hearing the thing in the...
Like his voice has a weird effect or something?
It's like... It's almost like static. Just constant in the back.
Weird. Yeah, I didn't hear that. But I don't hear... I'm kind of deaf to certain frequencies.
I can't. If so, that means we're leaning a lot more into mapping or maps. It doesn't seem like he has a... Oh no, he does have a period plan ID comments.
Yeah, and the scarab should be there too, I think.
All right, what are we gonna do here? Why do I have this point just there? How did I not notice it? All right, we prioritize getting all the map nodes. That means we drop some scarab. Why didn't he take scarabs from res, but he took less common varieties? Huh. He doesn't use astrolabes?
No.
Okay.
That's what makes it a good efficient strat. I mean, you can astrolabe, but then you're going Templar or you can't go Breach. You can't go Breach because Breach is an unstable map. Unstable Breach.
It adds unstable?
I think it is an unstable to complete. I don't think just a fortress completes a breach.
Oh,
thing.
interesting. Why would they do that?
You know, you pose a great question. I got no clue, brother.
Okay, we need how many more points to go? Where are the points I spent that I did not need to spend? Do I want to completely drop mercenaries? I could. I definitely want to run mercenaries if I'm not favoring Kayaxan, but I kind of want to just see if I get Kayaxan as well. What is the chance for mercenaries we have? Need to make sure we're not at the 110. 90%. I'll reduce some ETA scaling because I'm not yet clicking those altars. I need 3 more points. I see where I'm getting 2 more from. Where am I getting the 1? Oh, I don't need this one. Yeah. Now with that, we go back here. Cool. We have an in-between. So if we're going to be farming 8 mods, I'm going to switch this back to my affinity tab. That means we full clear the map. Uses 2 multitudes. Uses a corruption. I use an escalation.
I should raise my fees.
We're running a cartography scrap of the corruption, and this is to convert all the map drops into 8 mod maps. Lastly, for the breach hives,
Oh god, the static is so bad.
we only need 1 scarab, which is the breach scarab of the marshal. This will
I think if there's something that a lot of people were hearing, I'd see it in the comments. If we try restarting the video, maybe.
I'll refresh it.
Yeah, I don't know what could be doing it. I'm just curious.
What did you say?
of multitudes. This is to boost up map drops just a little bit more. And then fun.
Nice, you're there. I'll just keep it muted. I mean, you can always check my stream. Maybe the sound will be there. I don't know. Give me a quick second.
Let's see. It's a 12% total.
I'll put the word out.
Perhaps your intentions are good, so are mine. It makes no difference to the Atlas.
I have nothing more to give. I'm of House Kyaxon. That's careful. We Kyaxons don't hold back.
Nice and bases, I guess.
Ready to die? Die as you were meant to. Thinkable. And yet here we are. Rot consume you. Let's get it done. Cover me!
the eyes. I'll take you all down with me! It's done! Get out of here! You're finished!
I am back. In this strat, are we meant to full clear?
You did it!
I full clear for altars. Because you can get map too. Blue.
Yeah. I didn't full clear because I don't like that 8-mod maps are purple. That's reserved for I'm going to change it. Anyways. Customize maps. Then for Delhi, or for all the others, we'll make them red. Yeah, do this for everything that is currently T17 colored. Especially 8 mods. 8 mods should be red. Argument to be made for blighted maps, Delhi, whatnot. But not your role is inactive. But yeah, I couldn't watch a video with sound.
It's all good.
Wait, this isn't farming daily maps. Do I want to change that? I feel like I do. Because then the scarab to remove would be a multitude, which would be less average map drops around the map, but more, but then delete maps. I'll do that, I think.
I'll put the word out. I'll put the word out.
I have my light of meaning, by the way.
You gamble with forces you barely comprehend.
So I'm up to 7k ES.
Nice. Well, I'm out here trying to buy Adorn Druid bases and disparaging.
You're trying to buy what now?
Adorn Jewel bases and disparaging.
Like fractured or
Yeah, fractured.
corrupted? Pre-corrupted.
No, they're fractured. It's just that video popped off. Let's just say that. Shit that I was hovering for a while that I didn't commit to. I definitely regret not committing now.
7. Oh,
Like
7.
each Adorn Jewel will probably be 4 divine each. And I'm not looking for good divines on the fractures.
For no one.
Holy divine. Let's go.
Yeah, I know.
Kayaxing specialty.
I don't know what to do about that, but it's so good.
Ash to ash.
You could just raw dog it. Craft to what the fuck is that, my guy? I'm going to dismiss you. I'm going to dismiss you. What the fuck are these frost walls?
Ash to ash. Oh, back when I'm able.
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
Do I have to leave the map to get my Merc back?
Should have walked away.
I think what probably happened there was the frost walls broke my line of sight, which cut my link eventually, and then my Merc died. I think that's what happened. I suspect.
Oh, there's a way, I guess. Like 12D for crit multi-fracture. 17D rather for crit multi-fracture on a searching eye jewel.
Holy.
Really didn't get priced out, right?
Just try to leverage Allflame craft, I guess, and imprints. I think imprints take back Actually, no, never mind. You can't imprint when you Allflame. But it's a new item. But I guess you can imprint Fireborn Org Rage. Just spam until you get it. Be cheaper than whatever the fuck that you just described.
Imprint Fireborn Org. Yeah, you're not wrong.
One shot, one kill.
Or you can Allflame Fireborn Org, boy. Like either or. Fun facts. I'm actually really enjoyed doing the link mechanic earlier, like yesterday and today with the tool. Now I actually find myself wanting to go back. It's still weird because it doesn't feel like I'm making that much currency, even though I know I am. But yeah, I think that's like an interesting feeling. Because I mean, I know myself. I'm not going to buy or sell the thing on the Allflame on unless I'm like swimming in it. Like I think I have almost 150k on my internet. Oh jeez. Okay, I am back. I have near like 150k Allflame juice.
I refuse to die.
And in reality, I could probably just sell that. But I won't. Maybe if I hit like 500k. Actually, I will eventually. If I have an upgrade at that and it's looking like I'm not Allflame crafting anytime too soon. But it could just be rainy day funds for the rainy day funds.
Get them off me! Burn it all to the ground! Have it! Go! I'll handle it from here.
One shot, one kill.
Almost level 93 or 94 rather. Ooh, Scrabble Awakening, I'll take it. I feel like there was a shortcut I had for getting to here. I just don't remember what it was. I guess I could always check. Maybe I never did. Maybe I replaced the King's March. I don't actually know. But anyways, I don't have one for keepers, which I might want eventually.
I welcome you.
Maybe. 18k blood. We have just enough.
The Genesis tree accepts your offering. She will soon bear fruit. Your hearts beware of the enemy.
Gold worm, quantity of gold dropped. Ooh, she has 30k. Wait. Baseline red dream is 21D.
Like Falborn?
Non-Falborn.
Equal chance to get an endurance charge on kill. Shit, huge. I didn't know that.
I did not know that
Shield
either.
spells are important, pop in this league, so it kind of makes sense, but that's still kind of crazy.
Sure, easy 21D, I guess.
Really?
GG. That's gonna be big upgrades when it sells. I feel like I'm not looking forward to going back City Square. I don't like those shields. I really hate those shields for projectiles. And they don't. I don't think they treat my current build well either.
Makes sense.
I have nothing more to give.
Can you fossil craft a jewel?
I don't see why not. But you mean fossil is rare? You know, right?
A crit one? Or like just like pluses in general?
Like, are you asking if can you use it on jewels? I'm pretty sure you can. I keep telling myself I will come back with frost bomb for this fucker while I need it, and I keep forgetting.
Something on some of these jewels early, I think. Can't overspend on this.
One shot, one kill.
I found that Oak be running away sometimes now. I don't fully understand why he just goes to the wall like he's in timeout. That took forever. No, I can't click the player one there.
Last thing you'll ever see.
Bah, another pig without a pen. You stand or serve. That's the Caton way. Prove yourself, scum. Obey me.
I have nothing more to give.
Crack the whip. Might makes right. Die on your knees, pig. Ugh. So the color's on me now. Ah,
It's pretty
let's see how
decent. We just need some better life mods with some of these, man.
Reduce defenses per frenzy. I'll pass. Per multi per power. That's fine.
Right between the eyes.
Yeah, this bit. CI builds def can't blindly click. At least not all the time. If I didn't have a frenzy source, then I'll probably be fine, but I do have a frenzy source. I guess I could, in theory, replace a... I could, in theory, replace proj speed for what do you call it? I could replace prod speed for frenzy on crits on the Merc, and then replace my Carnage Chieftain. Something I could do in theory. Oh, it leveled up.
Hello? Greetings.
Yeah, we take this shit.
3 ancient orbs, orb of annul. We'll take the ancient orbs, thank you.
It is ready.
All right, let's try City Square and see if we pull our hair out.
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
These are dog shit.
I have nothing more.
Ooh, actually on the first map. Low.
Don't like this best outcome. Pretty good. okay. Got some rare jewels ready, which is nice.
Exile. We have yet to unravel this one. Meet me back at the device.
I'm going to farm so many grand embers in this map. It's going to be legendary.
Make your choice. Be quick about it. Pain to Kayak's specialty. Break beneath me.
Ooh, what the fuck is that damage? Yo, this Merc didn't fucking come to play.
Should have walked away.
Yep. She killed me. I think you can tell very quickly when a Merc is about to kill you.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Now that I've spent some time trying to craft jewels, I now understand that max life on a jewel is actually just really hard to get.
Like because of ults, like true ult spamming or what?
Yeah, because these fucking abyss jewels have tiers, bro. You usually get tier 3, tier 2, tier 4 before you... I never ever saw tier 1. I spent actually quite a bit. Which makes me look at a 4D jewel and be like, you know what? I won't spend like 7 each, but if someone puts up 4, I'll buy 4. That's different.
Oh god, I just clicked to reduce defenses per frenzy. I hate having to read. Guess who has 4K ES now? Chilling. Now, in theory, I could honestly just run a gem swap phase run for just this scenario, and I think I will do that. And while I'm at it, I will buy Frostbomb.
Double crit spam.
Yep, highly recommend. If you have an automation link, the moment you get reduced defense per frenzy, or at least for me, you don't have to worry about it.
Let's get it done. Cover me.
Just throwing a phase run, call it a day. Let's see where he wants to find the frenzy charges from.
Base itself is full.
I refuse to die.
Now, power charges, I definitely don't want to remove on my player character. But frenzies, I don't care.
you'll ever see.
Get them off me!
Getting a T1 mod is so pain. Why are these so rare?
I think they're all like Lua weighted or something.
It's insane. I'm even looking for like just like flat damage.
Plus, I mean, jewel crafting in general is just not the greatest.
Burn it all to the ground!
This show's fucking pain.
Yeah.
I know, I finally see one and I have to exalt and I know I have to take that shit to the fucking...
Exalt?
Well,
Aren't you trying to go... Aren't you trying to craft magic?
I won't fail!
I need a ton of rares and I need a ton of magics. It's actually pain. I told you this shit was pain. Because don't forget, I have 6, 7,
Yeah, and your
8,
weapon
9, 10, 11.
and
I
your
have like
chest.
11 on gear and my helmet.
Yeah.
6, 7, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 11. So like, and the rares are actually the worst part. So I'm actually starting there, right? Because
Yeah.
it doesn't get worse than the rares.
Yeah, rares without a corrupted mod are pain.
Forge physics ass. Holy.
You did it!
Damage. T1. Okay. To the boat, gentlemen. By the way, every boat Exalt Slime is 5k. That's crazy. On an Abyss Jewel. That's crazy.
Every
Fuck.
boat?
Every boat Exalt Slam. 5k. Everyone. That's dead.
But yeah.
It's actually good.
No icon and no sound. Okay, I have adjusted provisioning to not make a sound. Anything you want while I'm in my filter?
I think just don't show it, to be honest.
I thought you wanted to 5-1 or something.
Yeah, and then I had the full breach tab of it. So I think I'm good. If you want to see it, you can show it, but
I'll keep it while I'm still trying to dump high blood. Yeah, I can just, yeah. Because I don't think I have enough ancients to sustain the others. I guess I could also use mysterious to dump high blood. I'll leave it on for now, and then I'll turn it off once I'm done my breach quests.
oh, sounds good. I need to divine some of these with the fucking thing too, because how the fuck does T1 crit multi, if you've killed recently on the Abyss Jewel, go from 8 to 14? What the fuck?
Mm-hmm. You thought it was free, huh?
I didn't think it was free.
Let me tell you something about friction. But yeah, I mean, I know you didn't think it was free. Okay, why are you tanky? Oh, I just wasn't linked. I'm thinking of taking the mastery. It takes twice as long to break or something.
You breaking?
My link. I keep because like at this point I'd be spamming the fuck out of my link just in case. Actually that's kind of nice. Just on the off chance that my Merc isn't linked.
Oh my god, 12% tangibility and you fucking hit?
Yep.
How
Yes,
much
it
does
did.
Divine cost? A divine on an item is 9,000. I'm gonna lose it.
How many options do you see?
4, thankfully. Am I
Still worth.
am I being trolled?
You
3 of
hit
my 4 choices are 8, the minimum, bro.
07.
It's fine. We're learning. Love this league mechanic today.
What do you say?
Love this league mechanic today. By the time I'm done, its biggest fan.
I mean, imagine how much more pain it would be if you were just raw dogging Exalt slams.
I actually can't believe people crafted for this. Like actually, like what the fuck were we crafting? We're literally just praying.
Yeah, literally, it's Exalt and pray, literally. And then if you miss and you hit something decent, you probably sell and then start again.
Yeah, I looked at some and I actually out of spite.
Continued,
I
right?
was like, I bought this. I looked at. I was like, I don't know if you heard me in this. I was like, how much is this base? I was like, okay, this base was 5. This is 10. Then I have to wait. So I was like, nah. And I just fucking reforged it.
That's the part of crafting that gets me too, because I'm like, I don't want to stop halfway, start again through these steps I didn't like the first time around. Like, I didn't like it the first time around. I'm not about to start doing it again because I hit something decent.
Like, fuck y'all. Go get your own.
Oh, is that 7 in sleep? It looks like it is.
Divs to my name, but still 10k chaos.
Why aren't you converting?
I liquidated all my maps, so I'm just waiting for a lot to sell so I can mass convert. Also, honestly, I like having a lot of chaos. Gets my dopamine in divs. Divs makes me want to spend.
I said this makes me want to spend. I always did the mental math on how many chaoses I have. So, you know, I still be wanting to spend once I see 3k there. Cause I'm like, that's like 15D.
Oh, I'm done with the red juice.
Holy.
6, yeah, because -1 on the gear because that's Tech Rod's gaze slot.
Chess piece.
Not here. Not now.
Yeah. I need 10 juice total.
GG.
Because it's 6 on weapon, 2 on helmet, and then 2 on chest. They're not perfect, but I haven't even corrupted like them for the last mod, so I'll do that later.
Remember, you can break corruption.
No, not with the league mechanic. That's just exalt corrupt, right?
Oh yeah. With like, you can break it. I thought you're going to exalt slam like
Fuck.
But I don't think you can really mechanic corrupt magics. But I don't know for a fact either.
9 jewels on my tree. God have mercy on my soul. So the truth of the matter is, whenever I hit these, right, I'm literally just going to beast corrupt till I win.
Beast imprint, yeah. But that's more expensive than just rerolling, I think.
There's no way. How much are? It's just frogs, right? Do you need a? Morgans?
No, they're just frogs. Frogs are like what, 90?
Kick what? Croaker?
Croaker. When did
I don't know
Chimera
what it's called,
before?
though. When did they change that?
I was thrown off this season too. I was like,
how many
is it Chimeras? How many do you need? One. Just one.
147, so 150 a piece.
And yellow beasts.
Yeah. And really, I might just be going beasts. At least to start open some. I haven't even bought the add-on though, just doing all this by faith.
Just vibes in.
Vibes and inshallah.
Just pray it is not when you look at your door, you don't squeeze too much.
I looked at the price. The price is stable. I think it'll bump up soon because people are probably getting to the time where they want to do it on their Flame Link setups. So I need to get it before they do because we're fighting for the same breakpoints. With life, that's pain.
Yeah, you need to double up. What is the time? 5:35. We are chilling.
Greetings.
Do we have? No, we need 30k. We need like 2 more maps. Let me think. I want to get my mercenaries helmet upgraded. So what we are going to do is we're going to do some impromptu liquidating, so we can actually start crafting that one. We'll start with our more expensive sales. So 50 for nightmare maps, then Grand Eldritch Embers. Honestly, I'm not going to sell those. I need them very, very soon because I plan on spamming for pinnacle shit soon. So we're going to keep the Grand Embers. Incandescent Invitation. They need to put this shit on pulses, yo. Every single time I have to sell it. Pisses me off.
Oh yeah, that shit's banned, yeah.
Like, honestly.
Shit is pure ban. 35. I mean, we can start out by crafting the 5 we have, so we're not greedy.
At that price?
I don't like doing live searches, but I might have to.
Oh, which one? Oh, which one?
Is there a way to make a bestial magic? If I start off rare, there isn't, right? I just have to ult.
You have to scour. You have to pixels can be changed scour, and I don't know if you can do that. Maybe you can on the visuals, but that's
no, you can't craft the visuals.
Then yeah. Yes, you just have to start magic and raw dog your way down.
The pain of this thing is that. All right, that's fine. Right here. Don't say in your life that I don't put the work in.
But you don't.
Good news, this next PoE2 league, I'm buying everything on trade.
I'll put the word out.
So I'd rather do this than do omen shit. Yo, don't forget to put the this omen on your left inventory, and you need to turn that on for step 1. But make sure you turn it on for step 2, because if you turn it on for step 1, then it'll completely reforge the item.
Order.
Wait, what are you doing? You didn't buy it on the fractured base? Buy it on the fractured base. Yeah, I know it's 70D. Just buy it. It's fine. As soon as you have that mod guaranteed, it's fine. Okay. It was how much? 70? All right, so now... No. Just breathe.
We would spend 300.
Everything you have for chaos. It's like chaos, but they said that they don't want us to spam. No, chaos orbs. Yeah, and you're gonna chaos spam till spirit. What are my odds? It's 1 in 5K.
Get to spam it. Nah, chaos spam it is freaking hell.
All in order.
Fucking pain.
I'll let you know. We'll make it happen.
Grand Scarab of Refinements. How much are you guys going for now? I assume you all haven't dropped in price. Oh, you have significantly. Now you're 50. You know, I'm about to spend money on my Merc, and I should.
T1 life fully.
I should spend money on my Merc, but I also have dust to buy. I'm just remembering. Doubling Scarabs.
Yeah.
Where are my doubling Scarabs?
Shards are worth quite a bit, so if you hit good here, it could be insane.
Could be. Fingers crossed. We need the win.
Need that.
Need the win. Game has done me dirty the past 24 hours. Ah.
Okay, that was kind of fast, to be honest. I have all my jewels with T2, T1 life.
Just buy that 21D jewel, please. I beg you. Buy it. I'm disappointed in you, but I'll take the money. Okay. So we have 2K chaoses, which equates to about a bit less than 10D. But we're just going to start off with getting the helmets. I don't know what the base for what I'm looking for is on Merc. It is a haunted bassinet, it looks like. A haunted bassinet. Okay, cool. Haunted bassinets. We're looking for, I think, I level 85 for life regen. Yeah, 85.
A lot of frogs. I don't expect to farm my own frogs, but I definitely will be buying yellow beasts, so.
Yeah.
I have beasts for both of us for a long time.
You don't plan on selling them?
You have to sell that shit in person. I don't know if I want to do that when I come back from work.
You can sell it on a currency exchange. You just list it at the regular price that you see it on trade for.
Yeah, I mean, if I can do that, then I'll probably just do that, yeah.
Like there's 3 chaos a piece or something. People apparently buy it that way.
Yeah, if they will buy, I'll do that. Sure.
I'd consider that a win.
Okay, with this haunted bassinets, we need to do
I'll put the word out.
all right. Now we need to fractured fossil. And we need to hollow fossil.
I should raise
And now we have one thing to do. Hooray.
Fair winds.
Give me hollow. Give me abyssal fracture.
Gotta protect your head.
Sag.
You just clocked something.
Well,
We don't have synthesize implicits in the game anymore.
okay.
So what happens if I fail the imprints? I have to divine it?
If you feel the imprints,
Yeah, like the imprint says your Vile Orb is gonna turn it rare. Then I have to divine it.
what are you talking about?
An imprint lets you see what a crafting step will do on the item.
No, it lets you revert the crafting step.
Oh fuck, it's not.
It's not lock.
Oh, I was thinking locks. What's the play for Adorn Jewels? I don't actually know.
You already said it.
So it is locking.
It is locking. It is divining. You can't revert corruption, sadly. So
Oh wait, I actually can't revert corruptions. Okay.
you can't.
So I need Mulligans too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to lock it. Or the adorned one. So like, up to you.
You know,
It's
I remember
pain.
the last time I did Adorned, really, at some point I just crafted everything in one tab. And I just held scroll wheel and I lined them all up. So many bricked. And then I got to have night bought it. I think it was a minion build actually.
I'd consider
It was,
that
it was
win.
adorned chains of command.
Last time I did chains of command, I just bought the jewels. Like I started thinking, oh yeah, I'm just going to. That energy died very, very quickly.
I mean, the later I league and go, the more that shit dies. Especially the more the frog's price go up.
I'll put the word out.
The less you don't give a fuck about the build journey.
Like at some point, I'm just like, I'm just going to raw dog this corruption and see. Then if brick one, I'm like, why not doing that? Then I started buying fractured.
No need to keep your head down now.
There we go. Second try.
Oh shit, nice.
Okay. We have Abyss sockets. Now I've just been spamming Chaos res for my Merc. Because I think let's go get Screaming S MVs. I can't give, that's the one res I can't give her, so I figure why not. Worst case scenario, I recraft it later when I'm stacking one early res or something.
We'll make it happen.
All right, POE.re. The way I've used POE.re this past day is wild, but it's also nice that it exists. I love that they exist. If any mod is found, I want life regeneration rate ideally. I'll take T2 if you are so kind. And okay. Though I will say, you know something interesting? Because of the has one abyssal socket, when you're recrafting it, like essencing, your sockets are just dancing around. First time when I was crafting my boots, I had to do a double take to make sure I wasn't screwing something up. I'm like, what is happening? Is my abyssal socket okay? Is it fine? Does it need me to check on it? 11% life regen. Oh, that's T2. That's very close to T1. All right, we're fine with that. Now, Do I care about any prefixes on this helmet?
How much did you make in League
Life.
Mechanic?
How much? I mean, right, I sold my nest egg. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 messages in a bottle. And that's just the messages in the bottle. Ignoring the near 150 Allflame software I have. And you know, everything else there that I made. I got a lot of scarabs. I got, I think, a raw divine at some point. Things like that.
That's crazy.
So yeah, I made a good amount of money.
The first ones are watching Survivor.
Right between the eyes.
You are truly a survivor.
Someone's selling the. I'm so glad I decided to check this. What
Cool.
the fuck? Someone's saying the magic jewel with T1 crit multi T1 live.
Recrafted.
Yeah, it's not
Ready-
corrupted. But
ready for
it's
your
the same
corrupt.
price of the base.
Yeah.
So glad I checked. There was just one.
How long has it been there?
3 hours.
The first ones are watching Survivor.
4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 jewels ready.
When did I get this many broad bristle matrons? I don't remember buying them, but maybe I got them farming. Who knows?
The ritual is complete.
7 jewels ready. I have 2 left. I should craft one more.
Increase armor evasion. Let's just craft that. %20 quality it. Then you have increased attack damage. This one is, but this is per power charge. Not as important. There we go. Damage per power. And now Icar.
I should raise my fees.
And we're fishing for increased attack. There. Cool. We can work on doing the whole conflict step later on, but for now, we'll use this. Big upgrade.
Locked in.
That is official. My Merc is officially fully equipped. Now, we need to craft the Abyssal Jewel. We have the base. Where the fuck did we keep it? There. I'm going to reforge Chaos. Actually, we need to buy yellow juice.
I'll put the word out.
3,300 for yellow juices. For divine is criminal. All right, we're going to exalt this and pray. All right, Allflame time.
Fine work, that.
I actually don't know if my Merc needs more accuracy, if I'm being honest. So let's go to Blood Aqueduct and see. Oh wait, passive stats never changes. It's just what your Merc has beforehand. What it did. Alright, where's accuracy? These are I don't see accuracy anywhere. So I can't just see accuracy.
Doesn't change my aim.
Yes, it quite does. It's accuracy, my G. Yeah, I guess we just don't see how much accuracy she has. Anyways, it's fine. What jewels? I'm not sure what you're asking. Is it the jewels I plan on putting in the helmets? This is flat chaos to bow attacks T1 and flat chaos to attacks. That's the important part. And then ideally the suffixes, I forget what the other ideal suffix was. Something like crit multi would be ideal. But honestly, if I mean, I'm going to feel a difference anyways.
You'll see. I am not to be trifled with.
The way I am now carefully reading each altar is once bitten, twice shy. With a touch. Your ass.
Death it is then. Kayaks and fury. I have nothing more to give. Oh, impressive. I see the value in joining you for now.
The next most important thing I need to get is going to be setting up my AG for single targets.
Can I not have it?
Which means his explode setup is gonna take the back seats. Reduce defenses per frenzy. I see you. We'll get Valorb. What are all these hits, yo?
Let's get it done. Cover me.
I don't think I'm ready to fracture that, to corrupt that jewel, simply because there's a very real possibility I don't want the accuracy and I end up going for crit multi or attack speed. Attack speed is pretty strong. I think it has a dead mod. Like I remember it having a dead mod or something. The full AFK setup. I don't like those chunks I be getting. Yeah, don't freak me out. Alright, we're going to click file haste. I don't like that my health is moving. That's what I don't like.
I'll take you all down with me.
It is spooking me.
Right between the eyes. I'll have to stay behind. You must escape.
Now the good news is we were never really in danger of dying. I just get very antsy. Is that the right word? Because I really I would like to not die.
You did it.
Oh, jeez.
I have nothing more.
You're finished.
The mana foyer.
You look soft. Go on then. A Caton knows how to settle scores. Prove yourself, scum. Crack the whip. Obey me. Ugh. So the color's on me now. Ha! Let's see how it fits.
Oh, it feels so nice to now have that much closest damage. I will still click this. Chance to dupe maps. There's no universe where I don't.
Can I not have a moment's respite?
Right between the eyes.
Ooh, the chosen. Oh, tell me it's what I think it is. Let's just get to the middle. It might honestly not still be expensive right now, even if it is what I think it is.
Let's get it done. Cover me.
Who let us embrace? God damn it. That is a lot of reduced int. Why would anyone need that reduced int? Face breakers?
No, not here. Not now.
Would that ever be worth anything? It worth okay, I guess, if it was expensive. Like if it was one more level, maybe. But as it stands, no. Also, can I just say side notes?
Lining up the shots.
Way better. Feels way better than Skelly's.
I'll take you all down.
But I think that much is obvious.
It's done. Get out of here.
So we're going all the way around here. Literally clearing the outside of the fortress. This is I think the longest path in the game has ever given me to go out with fortress with.
You did it.
Oh, jeez. Let's go get our last set of points.
Enter. The Genesis tree accepts your offering.
So that is over 30k. What about you?
She is pleased.
Fine. We still have currency to spend, so I just need a Firborn rig on my G.
The Genesis tree accepts your offering. bonding is complete. You and the... Be ever vigilant.
Holy, everything that was hidden. Now I think I still have one quest to do. So in this next map, oh shit, you're going for 50. In this next map, what we are going to do is we're taking out Marshall. We'll put it back so we don't forget. But the idea here is I'm hoping I run into a hive. Why are you still purple? Cool.
Last thing you'll ever see.
Give me a quick second.
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
I am back.
Got me!
I'm going to stand on this side of the shield because I don't want to deal with having my projectiles blocked.
Not long now!
Yep. I kind of knew I still had the strange limb to get. I think that's actually the ideal distance for my Merc.
Flesh. Choose to fight, if you dare. You'll make my finest piece yet. Such sweet suffering. Oh, flesh and blood. Oh, all right then. I'll join you. But I keep the bodies.
I don't need you in my party, my guy. You got this. Now we got strange limbs to go turn in. I think that's probably the last one.
I'll see you again.
Yep. 2 points. 1. I guess I could do jewelry, but let me see what this person opted for, because I kept it open for this specific reason. What point am I missing?
Felborn uniques, hoping for that multi-mirror Felborn on Natural Instinct is definitely something very, very exciting. So yeah, there's 3
Multi-mirror
what you
Falborn?
find interesting, and to me, gambling on these Felborn uniques, hoping for that multi-mirror Felborn on Natural Instinct is definitely something very, very exciting.
I know I don't have these two. Which is less strength, less dex. Doesn't go for the less end, so I go for this. Why would he not go for this one?
She is pleased.
Tell me. Holy GG. All right, so we're getting money from there. You run out money, of course. Dump you. Came out of high blood. Cool. So in theory, roughly every 10-ish maps, we have to... So this is going for about 740.
Really?
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
I'm of House Kayak. The Trathan Code dictates, so go ahead, choose. Ready to die?
I have nothing more to give.
Unravel! I concede. Clearly you're more capable than most.
Respite!
You're finished!
What is all this lag?
They are coming.
Right between the eyes!
Then we do a one-time sweep of the environment. All right, let's do this.
Let's get it done. Cover me.
How much is it for this guy to come with 68%? 45D. Even something that's 66 is 25D. I need to volatile valid myself and see if we lose damage or not. But I'm going to volatile valid after I'm done with AG. So AG's priority, once I can afford a Kingmaker, that's kind of settled. Or no, it's not, because Mask of the Stitch exists. Okay. We'll figure that out. Not Mask of the Stitch, rather. I'm Crown of the Tyrants. I'm so used to Mask of the Stitched.
Unleash destruction.
I also need to work on getting my ES number up, which means rune graft of fortress and stuff like that. But that's in due time. I think I finally feel tanky enough that I'm chilling.
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
Billowing death.
Now I can folk. I'll take you all down with me.
I'm just now realizing she even says I'll take you all down with me. If that isn't a... If that doesn't tell you what she does, I guess she could also just be saying it in a, oh, you hurt me, but I'll take you all down with me if I have to go down. But nah. She just guaranteed dies every single High Fortress. And I still remember the moment I realized that during Breach League, my mind was absolutely blown. Where it's like, wait, what? So she just literally exploded? Like, what do you mean by that? So if you didn't know, or if you didn't know beforehand, yeah, that's what happens with High Fortresses. Aelith is literally self-destructing to destroy the Hive or the fortress, or as whichever she's in. She self-destructs for both. She's not picky. She's more than happy to self-destruct. Okay, next map. I actually have to end stream soon. Let's sell this. 49.
At that price?
40.
Thought so.
5. 15. This stays 21, I think. Should I insta sell it 20? If I insta sell it 20, I don't have the time to craft on stream, because otherwise, what's the next upgrade? AG stuff. AG has crafted chests. Of course you do. Why wouldn't you? It is life recovery. None of that needs life recovery and consecrated. None of those crafts need elevation, so it's actually not that bad. I don't think I linked before I go here. It's a good thing my minions aren't the squishiest, as otherwise they'd be dead. And I will be sending a 50 mil shipment, and I will probably show the results next time I am live, if I remember. I don't know why I take the time to do the abyss whenever I spawns. Jenny, have no idea why.
My Jim's and I think he can go shot for shot with the Kyaxin. Good luck with that.
I shot many shots, no icicle. Why did I just have to spawn with freaking 4? Like, why? Then we have eye shots, no return on either of them.
Start running. Don't bother dodging. Finished. Can't bloody believe it. All right, you win. Don't bother dodging.
Wrong way. This is the way.
That felt disturbingly good. Let's get it done. Cover me.
Okay, now she's linked. It looked like she wasn't linked before.
Leap for me!
Hmm. Oh, Mirror R, I was like, why are there so many X's around me?
Don't bother dodging!
You don't have Pierce, right? No, you have Pierce in your Val eye shot, but not your regular eye shots. Okay.
No, not here. Not now.
Look at the fucking machine guns. Woo!
Well, shite.
God damn it. All right, buddy. The fuck happened? I was just getting comfortable too. Bruh. All right. That's unfortunate.
At that price? I'll update that.
I am curious about something Merc related. So let me, before I end stream, I kind of want to see some. Scourge Arrow. What damage multipliers are here other than extra projectiles? Honestly, it's just faster attacks. I think that's one of the weird things about this skill. It doesn't really have damage multipliers. Like, I'm sure if you look into this one, you can see dot multi and whatnot. This one wants you to go dot, which is why it has dot multi. But I want to go on hits, not dots. Like, I could in theory use this in place of like Wither, and that'd be fine. I would have good success. But then I have to go poison and not scale crits, scale giga, dot multi. I have no other sources of dot multi I'd give, honestly. Probably have to use like a talisman or something to go even more dot multi while scaling dot multi on like different sources of gear. But like, I also just find this way more fun. Okay, I'm so happy we're finally done with his gear. Like, have no idea. Like, granted, the gloves could be a lot better, but it could be worse as well. So I won't complain. We have the one abyssal socket stuff. We're trying to get our chest piece is pretty good. Though I do need to change the suffix, the exarch, I believe, to probably grace effect. It's probably what I'll end up with once it's all said and done. I also need to just start Orb of Conflict in a whole lot of differentiate. So like there's a lot of currency to spend, that's for sure. So I'm hoping that what do you call it? As much as there's a lot of currency to spend, I'm hoping that the things I have currently listed, especially the breach related stuff, sell so that we can upgrade. But at the end, this is going to be it for today. I will be back on Monday, same time I usually stream, not today, but weekdays, which is around this time. Like, this is around when I go live on a weekday. Anyways, I'm gonna see you guys then. Thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate it. Till then, have a good night.